butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Welcome to Reading Rainbow. Today we will be learning about cochlear implants and hearing aids. Cochlear implants and hearing aids are used by many kids who need just a little help hearing.
You might see some of your friends and classmates using them at school or when they're playing, or you might even use one yourself.
We are all different in our own ways, and it's what makes this world such a unique and special place to live.
Let's get reading! Oliver is a special elephant who loves to play with his friend and enjoys being at school. However, he has trouble hearing. In this story, we will see Oliver's journey to getting hearing aids, including testing and care. Let's begin!
Oliver Gets Hearing Aids, written by Maureen Risky and Nicholas Klakow. All the children were playing and having fun except Oliver. Oliver was sad because he couldn't quite understand what his friends were singing. In school, because Oliver couldn't hear his teacher, he often missed the directions she gave. It was recess. Oliver tried to play with the other children, but he couldn't always hear what they were saying to him, so Oliver would just be by himself. Once again, Mrs. Brown, Oliver's teacher, had given a note to take to his mother. When Oliver came home, he gave the note to his mother and went to sit in front of the TV. Oliver liked watching TV. It was one of the few things he could make loud enough for him to understand. His brother and sister thought the TV was too loud. "Who can I see for help?" Mrs. Elephant asked Dr. Young, the family doctor. "Oliver needs to see an ear doctor," replied Dr. Young. The next day, Oliver's parents picked him up early from school and they went to the ear doctor. The doctor's waiting room was full. There was Tony, who had a sore throat, and Samantha with an earache. "Oliver," the nurse called. It was Oliver's turn to see the doctor. "Let's see what we have here," Dr. Dog said, while looking into Oliver's ear. Oliver was very brave and let the doctor look into his ear. "You need to have your hearing tested by the audiologist," said Dr. Dog. "Hello," said the audiologist as Oliver walked into the test booth. "I'm going to test your hearing. Are you ready to play my hearing game?" This is an easy game, Oliver thought, as he threw a block into the bucket each time he heard a beeping sound. "Good listening, Oliver. Look at all those blocks." "Here are the results," the audiologist explained to Oliver's parents. "He has a hearing loss in both of his ears. That is why he has been having so much trouble hearing. Oliver needs hearing aids so he will be able to hear clearly," said the audiologist. "He will need ear molds to connect the hearing aids to his ears." Squirt. The cold material the audiologist put in his ear was drying quickly. A couple of weeks later, Oliver returned to the audiologist's office to try on his new hearing aids. What a big day. "You don't need to shout," he told his parents when they asked him if he liked the hearing aids. Oliver was surprised at the songs coming from the birds and the noisy cars. There was so much to hear. It didn't take Oliver long to get used to his new hearing aids. He liked being able to hear better. Oliver liked singing the most, and music class soon became his favorite. "Here's the ball," shouted Patrick the rabbit as he passed the ball to Oliver. "Great shot," everyone yelled as Oliver made a goal. Oliver was careful with his hearing aids. He learned how to change the batteries, and at night he put them in their special case. He took good care of them so they would last for a long, long time. Oliver was happy that he could hear better. He lay in bed that night dreaming. His next birthday would be the best ever. The end.
That was fun. Oliver seems really cool. You know who else is cool? Sophie the dog. Sophie loves to play with her sister and her owner. She also has trouble hearing. This story shows us Sophie's path to getting a cochlear implant. Let's see as she goes through this process and explores the difference between a hearing aid and a cochlear implant.
Sophie's Tales, Learning to Listen by Melissa Patikoff. My favorite sound is my owner's sing-song voice calling, "Sophie, come!" With my new cochlear implant, I love to listen, but when I was a puppy, I couldn't hear very well. My big sister, Candy Lou, would hear our toys squeak and run after them. Even if I didn't hear a squeak, I ran too. Candy and I loved to get our paws muddy in the backyard. One afternoon, we went out to play. After a few minutes, I called, "Candy, come chase this squirrel with me." Candy never came. Where did she go? How long have I been alone? I thought. Suddenly, I saw my owner run towards me. She scooped me up and held me tight. "Sophie, I've been calling you for a long time. Didn't you hear me?" I never heard her. "I think it's time we visit the ear doctor," she told me. "I don't think you're hearing well." Today we are meeting with Dr. Hearwell. My owner says it will be more fun than going to my usual doctor, the veterinarian. I hope so. I let Candy goodbye. She growls at me a little bit. Some people think a growl means she's angry, but I think it means she loves me. Dr. Hearwell and I play a lot of fun games in his office, like drop the ball when you hear a beep. Sometimes I play the game keep the ball away from Dr. Hearwell. I don't think he likes it very much. Before I leave, Dr. Hearwell says I need a little bit of help to hear. He fits me with 2 purple hearing aids that I can't wait to show Candy. When we pull up to our house, my owner opens the door and I can already hear Candy barking. Boy, she's loud. My hearing aids are helping me, but Dr. Hearwell told my owner that I can hear even better with a cochlear implant. It has an outside part that looks like a hearing aid that sends sound to an inside part. My owner wants me to be able to hear almost everything, so I am going to have the cochlear implant surgery. I come back home later with a big bandage on my head, but I'm just happy that I don't have to wear the cone like some of the other dogs. A few weeks later, it's time for my cochlear implant to be turned on. My tail is wagging back and forth really fast with excitement. After some listening games with Dr. Hearwell, it's still hard to hear, but I'm getting used to my sounds. Dr. Hearwell gives me a yummy treat before I leave and tells me I look great with my new purple implant. On our way out, I see Billy the Beagle, who notices my new purple toy. "It's not a toy," I tell him. "It's my cochlear implant. That helps me hear." He thought it was really cool. At home, I practice my listening with Candy. We listen to the squeak squeak of our toys. Candy kisses my nose and doesn't growl at all. I think she missed me while I was at Dr. Hearwell. We race outside to listen to more sounds, the birds chirping, horns honking, and airplanes roaring overhead. I think I even hear my most favorite sound of all. "Sophie, come! Gotta go!" The end.
The cochlear implant was such a success. In this next story, we'll see Sophie thrive with her new implant. We'll get to watch her run in a race and make some new friends. Sounds like fun. Sophie's Tales by Melanie Patikoff. "Get ready, Sophie, it's your first day of agility," my owner says excitedly. I'm still not sure why walking through a tunnel is such a big fuss, but humans seem to really like watching me do it. We arrive at a big field with red, yellow, and blue ramps, tunnels, and cones set up everywhere. There are tons of dogs, big and small, black, brown, and white. This looks like fun. A wiry-haired dog that looks more like a horse trots up to me. "I am Champ the Labradoodle, part Labrador, part Poodle, and I will be today's agility winner. There can only be one champion." "Hi Champ, I'm Sophie the Maltipoo, so I'm part Poodle too. I'm just here to try my best and have fun." "Sophie, there is no point in trying if you're not going to win. Winning is the only thing that's fun." Champ and I part ways and I get ready for our first race. I line up with the other dogs and through my cochlear implant I hear the words, "On your mark, get set, go!" I'm off, up the ramp, down the ramp, through the tunnel, between the cones. My little heart is racing, but as I look towards the finish line, I can already see Champ's long legs striding into first place. "I am Champ the Labradoodle, and I am a champion." Champ prances delightedly to his owner Daniel. I run to mine, who strokes me while I lap up some water.
The second race is about to begin, and there are fewer dogs competing than before. I weave between the cones and realize that I'm in the lead this time. The other dogs are behind me. Could I really win this race? I'm almost there. Enjoy second place, so Slowpoke. Champ whooshes past me and wins again. I am Champ the Labradoodle, and I am a champion. Maybe Champ was right. Maybe winning is the only thing that's fun. The final race has come down to Champ versus me. I look at the new obstacle course. Can I jump over those hurdles faster than Champ can with his long legs? I have to. I'll show Champ who the Slowpoke is. He won't be the champion any longer. 3, 2, 1, and I'm off. 1 jump, 2 jumps, and I'm soaring through the air, and Champ is nowhere to be found. I turn my head to show Champ my winning smile, but I'm shocked to see that he hasn't left the starting line. If I keep going, I'll beat Champ. I'll win. But Champ looks sad sitting back there. The audience gasps as I turn around. Champ, Champ, what's wrong? Are you hurt? I asked. It's the jumps, Champ says sadly. I'm afraid my glasses might fall off and I won't be able to see. I understand. Champ, look at my ear. Sometimes I worry that my cochlear implant might fall off and I won't be able to hear. Let's run together. If your glasses come off, I can help you find them. And if my implant comes off, you can help me. Together we run and we jump once, twice, 3 times. When we cross the finish line, there is no winner. It's a tie. I'm sorry you didn't get to win, Champ, I say, but I did win, Champ exclaims. Making a friend like you is the best prize of all. The end.
What a fun day this was, listening to and learning all about hearing aids and cochlear implants. I had so much fun. What about you?
I had fun too, and I hope you did too. We'll see you next time.